Number 3. We're looking at the fourths now. Looking at the fourths. Okay. So think about fourths and think about dollars. Okay. This one will go by a little faster than thirds. Think about fourths. Think about there's 4 quarters in a dollar. We're talking about percents, and percent means out of 100. So think about percents like a dollar. And we're going to break up that dollar into 4 equal pieces. So that's like quarters, because a quarter is 4 equal pieces that make up a dollar. And so let's see if we can do the decimal and the percent of the fourths. Okay. So the model for 1/4 would be a cake, and it is cut into 4 equal pieces. So 1/4, you would have 1 slice of cake. Or think about 1/4. If you had 1/4. Okay, there's my quarter. All right, so the decimal. How much is a quarter? It's 25 cents. So the decimal is 25 cents. Percent. Percent means out of 100. So how many cents out of 100 do you have when you have a quarter? You have 25 cents out of 100. And that's 25%. So when you go from decimal to percent, you can just move that decimal over 2 places, because you're multiplying this number by 100 to get that answer. You're multiplying 25 times 100, or just moving the decimal over 2 places. 2 groups of 10. 10 times 10 is 100. Move it over 2 groups of 10. Now, look at this next one. 2/4. If I simplified 2/4, and this is going to be critical, y'all, you got to be able to simplify your fractions, okay? What is 2/4 if I simplified it? What did 2 and 4 have in common? They have a common factor of 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So 2/4 is the same as 1/2. 2 out of 4, because 2 is half of 4. So 2/4 and 1/2 are the same. So the decimal amount, you're going to want to put 50, but just put 0.5, okay? 0.5, that's the same thing as a half. And that was on question number 1. A half is 0.5 is decimal form. Now, if we multiply this by 100, we get our percent. So that means you're going to move that decimal over 2 places. Now that's empty. That's going to be 50%. 1/2 is 50%, but you know that from question number 1. Now let's look at 3/4. 3/4, we can't simplify that one. Can't simplify 3/4. It's just going to stay. So the model of that, we have our cake. It's cut into 4 equal pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we get 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. We get 3 out of 4 pieces of cake. So think about 3/4. If you have 3/4, how much money do you have? You have 75 cents. And if you have 75 cents, what percent is that? If you got 75 out of 100, that's 75%. You just move that decimal over 1, 2 places. Now 4/4. That's a cake cut into 4 equal pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. The denominator tells how many pieces. But we get all 4 slices. 1, 2, 3, 4. We get the whole cake. We have 4 quarters. 4 out of 4. That is 1 whole. And the percent is going to be all of it. 100%.